awesome just to have that sort of welcome. It makes, I guess, all what we do certainly worthwhile when we get that sort of response.
Yeah, so as you guys heard, we did quite a few sports growing up. I actually decided at the age of 8 years old that I wanted to be an Olympian. And so I did all the sports that I could. And I'm extremely jealous of you guys that you guys get to have this, because it didn't exist when I was going through school, and I would have loved every minute of it. So you guys enjoy every minute of it this week. You guys are extremely lucky.
Yeah, I think it's a great concept. When I was at school, I loved sport, and I played everything that I could. It was something that I just really loved and had a big passion for. Like Sarah, at the age of 9, I watched the Olympics, like a lot of you did, and that was in 1988, so it's a long time ago. I was 9 years old, and I was inspired by Carl Lewis in particular. He was a very good sprinter and long jump and things like that, and he was someone that I thought one day I'd love to go to the Olympics. For me, through my school, you know, as I say, I love sport. I did all the sports under the sun. But there was no sport that I was good enough at, and you know, I was never good enough to go to the Olympics in anything. So I guess by the time I got to university, I thought, well, I think maybe my dream of going to the Olympics is never going to happen. And then I found rowing. So for me, it was a late thing. 18, I started rowing, and now I've been to 3 Olympic Games and have an Olympic gold medal.
Mahe was inspired by a sprinter to do rowing. I was actually inspired by a swimmer to do BMX. So it doesn't matter what you guys want to be an Olympian for. If you want to be an Olympian, it doesn't matter. I hope we can inspire you guys to become an Olympian one day and get one of these for yourself. They're pretty cool.
Reiterate, you know, you don't have to be special to be an Olympian. You don't have to be that good. There's a lot of like me and Sarah growing up, we weren't special or different to any other kid. But what we have done over the years is we've had something that we've wanted to achieve, a dream. We've gone out, we've worked really hard, we've set goals, and because of that hard work, we've achieved something. You know, even when I started rowing, I wasn't any good at rowing. But, you know, year after year, session after session, we've gone out there and pushed ourselves and, you know, got to the Olympics. I think now we're just going to talk a little bit about what the Olympics is like. It's an absolutely awesome place to be, and Sarah might give you some insights.
Yeah, so BMX is the second to last day of the Olympics, so I don't really get to see a lot. Thank you. So I compete right at the end of the Olympic Games, and it's I've been to 2 Olympics now, and I've seen one event. That's all I've seen in the Olympic Games. So I missed the whole thing. So you guys get to see everything, which is really cool. But one thing that all you guys would be really interested in is the food hall. Yeah, you guys like food?
My favourite part.
Yeah. So you get to go in and there's just all the different kinds of food all over the world, and you get to go and pick whatever you want. But one thing that you're always looking forward to at the end of the competition, when you're all finished, is unlimited free McDonald's. So that's always something to look forward to. But it's just an amazing place. London was wonderful to be a part of, and all the New Zealanders were so wonderful right before the race, leading up to it. Mahe actually came and watched my race, which was pretty cool. Saw him standing there when I was going up for my second race. So yeah, I thought I better do him proud.
No, it's a really great environment. It's very similar to this at the Olympics. You've got 10,000 athletes from all over the world coming together to compete, and all of you have the same dream. So it's a very fun place to be. You're all living in the same place. As Sarah said, the food hall was awesome. For us, we're fortunate. I finished in the first week, so that meant that the second week I get to go and support the team, and I think that's something that's really special within New Zealand. We're a tight team, and we have a lot of fun supporting everyone else. So, you know, when you finish your events, you can do it here. You can go out and support your other people from your school doing the events. And as Sarah said, I went around a lot of venues. I saw Valerie win her gold medal. I saw Sarah compete in the BMX, and that is one crazy sport, that BMX. I'm glad I do a rowing because I don't think my bones would hold together. I fall off the bike on the road, so most bumps in there and I'd be in trouble. But the Olympics is just an absolutely awesome place to be. I think there's a lot of you in this room that are capable of getting there if you want to. It's just a matter of going out, living your dreams, working hard, and setting those goals, and one day you too could be standing here with Olympic medals.
As Mahe said, he has trouble staying on his road bike. We actually both had shoulder injuries before the Olympic Games, and I actually dislocated my shoulder 3 months out from the Olympics, so it was kind of up above my head around there somewhere, and I thought my Olympics was all over, but I worked really, really hard. Every day of training was really scary. I had to just accept that maybe I would fail and I wouldn't even become a second-time Olympian. So but I just focused on doing everything that I could, making it real simple. So every time I went and trained, I just focused on making sure that I kept my feet in the right place, my body position in the right place, and I just really focused on the process. So I think no matter what I came at the Olympics, I was going to give absolutely 100% of what I was capable. And the last thing I thought before I jumped onto the gate to start my preparations was, I am literally prepared to be lying on my ass in the first corner on the ground, because I've given it, as long as I've given it absolutely everything, I'll be proud of myself. And I got to that finish line and I had given everything that I wanted, and even though this is silver, because I gave absolutely everything that I had in me, it feels like a gold, which is pretty cool.
I think we're all very proud of obviously what Sarah's achieved and the rest of the Olympic team. It was awesome to be a part of it, and you know, we've had a lot of fun. And I think that's something I just want to say to you guys. Really, this week, win, lose, or just make sure you have fun. You know, that's the main thing. You've got to enjoy yourself. Give it everything on the field. Be good sports, and you know, enjoy it. That's what it's all about. And you know, when you get throughout your life, as I said, at school I wasn't that good at any sport, but I enjoyed myself, and that's why I did it. And you know, now it's my life. But I'm still enjoying it, and I guess that's the thing. Every year I make a decision if I'm going to continue, and that's all about, can I still improve and can I enjoy it? And as long as you do that, then you know, your life is pretty good, and it's very, very fun. So have that great
Make the most of every minute that you're here. Don't get to the end of the week regretting anything. Never give up, and just enjoy yourselves, and keep this energy going. You guys are awesome.